Hey, good afternoon, Ayub. How are you? How are you, bro? All right. Look at that bounce off of that 1820 level, man. Starting to respect that 1820 level. Do you want to see how we start trading around this level for sure? Because we start trading below this level, we're coming all the way down to 1818, that's for sure. Start breaking below the structure laws, start basically, start to violate this structure. But the way look, we're starting to turn this sort of level into support. We are still holding this level. That's the thing. We're still holding this level as a support level. And this is a strong, strong level. And in my opinion, we start holding this level, coming all the way back up to the daily highs pretty much. We can do that because we still have some more room to push up to. Again, it really depends. We can see a massive sell-offs today as well, that's for sure. That's for sure. We had that sort of pullback yesterday. This one has technically formed new highs as well. So for our session, we can go down to form new lows, which is very, very doable. Maybe even down to 1814 from there, start bouncing back up because the bottom wick is very tiny. But if this candle turns into some sort of like a rocket ship of a candle, then we don't need a massive bottom wick because we do understand that this is again a very sort of like, it should be a very volatile candle. And I'm looking to the left as well, just to see some more confirmations and confluences. Do you want to start trading above 1824? If we do start rejecting from here, 1824 can give us that rejection for sure. Yeah, the 1824 level, I'm going to mark that as well. How much has the daily moved altogether? It's moved about 95 pips, so we can easily push up 100 pips as well as push down 100 pips, another 100 pips as well. So
yeah, it hasn't moved that much.
I think he's waiting for news. Honestly, with news, we're going to see something. Either we're going to see gold just starting to drop, but once again, we did drop yesterday and had that massive rejection. Massive. These levels, we gave these levels out yesterday, and they were respected, literally to the T. So again today, I'm just expecting some sort of pullbacks and then massive bounce all the way to the top side. I want to see gold starting to just reject now. Start to just engulf everything to the left. Start kind of like breaking out of this consolidation after that. So 1829 is coming up, that's for sure. I can see 1829.23 being tapped.
That 1830 level has just been rejected so many times.
Yeah, for sure. But do you know why? You're talking about this level. This was our weekly target, so this is the resistance,
The
right?
weekly target.
Yeah, this is the weekly resistance. So again, this week has done its job now. So as soon as it does its job, it needs to pull back a little bit to collect some more orders. Because you understand, if you understand how much gold moves at average, then you know that weekly target has been hit now. So anything on top of this is just a bonus now.
For sure.
That's the thing. So we what we expected, we've seen it, we capitalized on it, and we've had a really profitable week. So now again, anything on top of this is just basically bonuses. I want to see those pullback areas. Got two rejections here, massive. Yeah, this 1825 level, gonna definitely mark that as well. This 1825-ish level. Turn it into some sort of consolidation here. First, let's mark this. You can see again, retest. But we start clearing this level here, which is our 1825-ish level. We should be good to go up as well. 1825 level. From there, 1829 is very achievable. Very achievable. But look at the momentum we're starting to see as well in the markets now.
Yeah, we're holding at 1820.
Yeah, exactly. From here now, we're going to start trading all the way back up. The candle is about to flip as well. As soon as we start flipping now, we're coming all the way up to 1825. From 1825, we can possibly see another pullback, and that pullback is going to be hopefully our entry by the time our session opens, because the way it's starting to trade now, I think we're about to break out of the consolidation to the top side, and it's going to start engulfing everything now to the left, because we do have that consolidation on the 30-minute time frame as well. And so I'm expecting pullbacks from 1825.400 level. 1825, I'm going to mark that as well. Okay. Yeah, we're coming up to that 1825 level at this point now.
Yeah. Looks good.
Looks Gucci. Looks beautiful now. Literally starting to play out. So again, if we do see some sort of like massive push at this point now, we are expecting some pullbacks, right? And with the news kicking in, I really want to see how this level here starts to hold as well, this 25 level. With news, this is also going to be a key level for us, this 25 level. And look at the way the daily started to flip as well. As I said, as long as we stay above this 1820 level, we're gonna start flipping and we're gonna start breaking the daily highs. As soon as we start breaking the daily highs, at that point I'm expecting 1834 to get tapped. We're gonna start clearing these structure highs as well. As soon as we start to clear this, we're gonna have a lot of liquidity. We're gonna see a lot of orders being executed. We're gonna see a massive push all the way up to 1834. From there, it depends. If market still has some juice, then we're gonna start breaking out. If we start breaking above 1834 today, oh boy, I'm gonna execute a position for sure. Then we're gonna see a lot of momentum kick into the top side. There are a lot of orders up there, guys. A lot of orders. Until then, let's see what this daily candle does now. Look at your 4 hour again, just flipping at this point as well. Previous one did come all the way down, violating all the structures, grabbing liquidity, massive rejection, straight back up, pullback, which was needed, sustainable price action. So let's just see what happens now. Got away. Our session starts in another 23 minutes. It's all a waiting game, guys. It's all a waiting game. Okay.
Yeah, you know, trading at its core is it's all patience.
Yeah.
It's all a patience game.
Is all about waiting. Trading like is pretty much 80% waiting and 20% like execution and everything else.
Yep.
Yeah. Even yesterday you saw, right? Mostly what we done was just wait. As soon as our session opened, we took the trade and then that's it, we were done. Simple as that. And some days you're going to have those days like you come into your session, you take a trade 5 minutes into your session and you're done. That's where your discipline's got to be very like strong. Level of your discipline's got to be strong. You're like, okay, I've made my money. That's it. Call it a day. You don't need to jump into the markets again. Same thing we're gonna do today. Half one, probably gonna see a trade come in straight away because again, it's a very volatile day. That's the best thing about this day.
Hey, that trade yesterday, how long was that trade?
That lasted less than 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, it was 1 minute candles, right? They gave us our TP. But again, look at all the analysis, the planning, everything that went into it though. That took more than an hour easily, right? Just on that day.
Yeah.
Ayub, I just secured some profits at shorting at 1822. Amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. Shiva, hello. What's happening, Shiva? Trade with Dre. Good morning to you as well.
Trade with Dre.
You looking for buys or sells, bro? I just hopped on. Bro, I'll be completely honest. For me, buys. I would be looking for buys. I'm expecting this daily to start flipping, and if this daily does start trading above 25 as well, I'm a big fan of buys in my opinion. Again, your sells can work out as well, but I would like to see the buys play now. If we start trading above this 1824 level, start basically 1824, start trading above this 1825 level, we're going all the way up. Can see a little bit of rejections, expecting some sort of pullbacks maybe from the 1824 level, but anything on top of that is just a buy position in my opinion. As you can see, this is the only level that we have, which is 1825.400 level. From here, can expect a last pullback, but as soon as we start clearing this, we're going all the way up. So simple. That's the only level literally, which is, I'm just gonna make it precise on my MetaTrader 5 as well. I like precision when it comes to my levels. 1825.463. Let's go on the 4-hour time frame. Oh snap! I just went on the 4-hour. Look how many lines I have. Bloody hell. Oh man. Gotta start clearing all of this. Guys, do you know if there's a way to just clear everything? Like,
yeah, there has to be a way.
Otherwise, you just have to select everything and then that way you can clear it.
Yeah.
Delete all selected. There we go. Yeah, is there not like a button you press and then it just removes everything? And I think I removed some of my levels which I did need as well. Wow. Let's put them all back. Okay, cool. We got pretty much, first of all, we got our 1820 level. That one there I got marked. 1820 level is marked. With the 4 hours, I'm looking at rejections from 1825 level. Let's mark that as well, this 1825 level. This is that level now. From here, can expect those last bit of rejections, otherwise we're going all the way up. See that pullback rejection from this 1824-ish level. Yeah, there we go, which is our 1825 level. This also holds as a massive support level as well. 1825, roughly 1825, 500. Let's quickly go back on the minute time frame. So guys, we've got another like couple minutes left before our session opens. I'm just quickly marking up my levels. Give me a second. Levels are essential. You need to have those precise levels as well in order to execute with precision and confidence. Let's just save this again. Right click object then delete. Right click object then delete. Oh,
He's talking about in MetaTrader, deleting all those lines.
Yeah, is I think it's the object list, right? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I see it. Perfect. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. So you learn everything. So you learn something new every day. Amazing stuff. The 1820 level, 1818, man. Start trading below this 1818 level. We're gonna start pushing down massively. Massive drop is coming from this 1818 level. Gonna mark this as well, this 1818 level. I had it marked as well, fortunately deleted it. There it is. Okay, there we go. Again, coming back to the 1820 level now. Starting to come back to it. Still trading below 1825 as well. Start clearing 1825. At that point, we can see that massive push up to 26. Where are we rejecting from? Still rejecting from that same 23 level, which is the top side of the consolidation, which we do need to clear. Again, is our intraday level as well. Keep that in your mind, which is our 1823, 300 sort of level. Top side of the consolidation. But if we start clearing this intraday level now, we're going to come up to the 1825. These are basically your pullback levels at that point, right? If we start trading above, so main level for us will be 1820. We stay above 1820. These levels over here, they become sort of like your pullback levels. They don't become your key zones anymore. So the key zone will be 1820 for the day. All these other levels kind of become your pullback levels, if that makes sense. And we start clearing 1829, 1825. We're going to start pushing all the way up pretty much. Your 1824, you got this little key level here as well, which is 1823. So what happens is when you start basically clearing all of these zones now, you know that you can expect pullbacks from here. But if you start trading above these zones, guess what? It just gives you that extra bit of confidence. You're like, okay, now you're starting to violate all of these levels. Then technically you're going to go to the next level, right? But then you have your key levels, which is 1820 and 1818 for us today. These are our key levels. Above 1820, we got the buys. Below 1818, I'm going to be looking for a sell position. And then obviously if you stay above 1820, you're expecting pullbacks from these levels, which is our 1823, 1825 level. As soon as we clear 1825, I'm expecting a massive push all the way up to 1829. Again, can expect some sort of pullback from this resistance level, right, which is 1826. But you know, that's what it is like when you're playing based off levels. And you have to play based off levels because you got to understand levels are, that's where the orders are. So there, you can't trade if you're not playing based off levels. That's how algorithms trade as well. It's all based on orders. The majority of orders always wins. Simple as that. That's what trading is, right?
Yeah, buyers and sellers.
Buyers and
more
sellers.
Control.
Yes, sir. Whoever's in more control will win. Simple as that. So you want to be, you want to build that probability, wait for your confirmations, and that's it. Just execute on it. Let's go back to the 30-minute time frame now. We have a lot of levels marked out today, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Look at your 23 level, still rejecting from that 23 level now. As soon as we start trading above this 23 level at this point now, we got this double top formation up here as well on the minute time frame. Look at that, double top formation just up here. We start to clear this level, we're coming all the way up. Look, you got clean traffic until that 25 level. So these are also you were marking out these levels on the higher time frames as well. These are not lower time frame levels, but then you're trying to align it with lower time frames by looking at where you're seeing reactions from, rejections and whatnot. This is kind of how you start to analyze your intraday range. This is our intraday range now. We understand that obviously the weekly range has been filled. The previous daily candle did give us that pullback now. So technically you want to see this 1820 level holding so we can start seeing some sort of a flip. Look, as soon as the candle flipped, it came all the way back down from 1823, which was again a pullback area. But look at the structure. It hasn't violated the structural laws. It's forming higher highs and higher lows technically. So now, as soon as we start trading above 1823 again, guess what? We're going to form the next leg back up, which is going to be potentially up to 1825. From there, might see another pullback down to 1823. Another leg up will break 1825 and then give us that target of the daily resistance. We start trading above daily resistance. We're going to go up to the daily wick fill. Basically, we're going to have that wick fill, and then from there either sell-off is going to play off or we're going to start playing out some sort of buy setup from above this as well. Just have to wait and see what happens. We got news coming in as well, so that's obviously going to give us that extra bit of momentum, which is always lovely, right? We are momentum traders at the end of the day. But how's everyone doing though? Have you guys caught anything so far? We've got another 11 minutes left before news comes in. What's happening, Kays? What's happening, Finny? You guys good?
All good.
Hubby's gone?
He's waiting to board.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. Are you going to be trading today?
Yeah, possibly. I'm trying to get home now, so.
Okay. No worries then. Focus on driving. I don't want to distract you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, see you in a bit. Wow, look at that. See, told you guys, you're going to start seeing that next leg up now. Straight up, straight back above this sort of like 23 level. Building that next leg up now. We should start clearing these highs at that point. We're going to come up to 25. This is the next leg up now. We're going to start trading above that 23 level. Then the 25 level is the next sort of rejection area for us. There we go. Wow, look at the way we're breaking that 23 level all the way up to 25 level now. Amazing. See that? Again, as I said, we're not really violating the structured lows over here, are we? We're just pulling back from that 23 level. Look at that pullback. Came all the way down to 20, collected orders, straight back up, forming that next leg up now. If this was our session, this was our trade to take. But again, it's not our session. So it's all about being disciplined, right? Our session opens, we're going to have a lot of volatility as well. No need to be greedy. No need to have any sort of FOMO. That's it, magic keys are good to go as well. I didn't execute on anything, by the way. It's just me making sure magic keys are good to go. Sometimes, you know, when people hear the magic keys, they're like, you're executing, man. I'm not executing.
They get excited.
Yeah, they get excited. They're like, whoa, bro, I want to execute too. You didn't let us know. No, we're just testing our magic keys. That's
it. You got to sharpen the tools, bro.
Exactly.
Make sure it's ready.
Exactly. Someone said, do you trade pullbacks? 100%. 100%. Pullbacks are the best sort of setups in my opinion. You get the best entries, right? If this trade showed up during our session, this was my trade to take. My trade to take, I promise you. This was the trade. Oh wow, look at the way it's just pushing up now. Wow. Look at that rejection from that 25 level. We start clearing 25, we're coming all the way up at, oh wow, look at this daily candle, guys. Look at that flip. Oh man, we start trading above 25 now. Oh boy, we're gonna start pushing up at this point now. The resistance level. Oh, this is a beast, guys. I wanna stay below this 25 level, so with news we can take it up. But I think we're gonna start pushing all the way up. But look at the analysis just playing out to the T once again, even before the session started. Where can we expect the pullbacks now? We can expect again pullbacks from this sort of level, which is our resistance level. We can see pullbacks from this level. Have one pullback here, looking to the left, looking to the left. Okay, another sort of pullback here. We can say safely that this sort of level does hold as a pullback area as well. Rejection can be expected from this level, looking to the left. But honestly, again, these are just pullback areas, right? You're expecting pullbacks from these areas, not like massive rejections. But on the intraday sort of range, when you have had 2 rejections on the daily time frame, do you want to consider that area? Especially if 2 daily candles have rejected off of that level. You can see first rejection is right here. So first daily candle rejecting from this level now. Obviously. Again, not a rejection, just a pullback. You're always expecting pullback. So when you have these levels marked out, guess what? You're just going to build more confidence when you're seeing some sort of like pullback. You're like, okay, this is just a pullback level. I did expect a pullback from this level. Look at that. Have that daily rejection from this level. Look, again, 25 level, just pulling back. And as soon as we start clearing that 25 level, we're going to start pushing back up, right? So simple. You go again, another sort of like reaction around this level as well. So we just want to keep this area in our mind as well, which is about 27 level. 27 level. Again, too many lines on the chart, but that's the way to be. If you wanna, you know, have more confidence, you need to have those sort of like pullback levels marked up. That's kind of what's going to give you the confidence, right? Then you can play zone to zone. That's how you play zone to zone, basically. 27 level, gonna mark that as well for me, which is about 27. Yeah, there we go. Marked her all lovely. And yeah, there you go. That's the next level now. After we start breaking out of this 25 level, we're going all the way up to 27 level. After that, you're expecting the daily highs to get broken. As soon as you start breaking the daily highs, you got the next wick fill, which is all the way up there. Pretty much, you're going to expect this wick fill over here, right? And yeah, from there, we're going to start playing within this range. Hopefully 29 to 34 is going to become the new range. And look how precise the levels are as well. Look. First, we had the rejection from here, came all the way back down to the level, same, back to that 25 level. Look, again, it's pulling back down. See, this is what you call precision. This is giving me confidence now that my levels are beautiful. Another 5 minutes left for the news to open, guys. Another 5 minutes left. Come on, let's hit that like button before news, guys. Let's hit that like button. Before you start, I already up 1% on my MFF account. Wow, man, amazing stuff. Do you trade pullbacks? Yeah, caught a bit of GJ sells earlier. Oh, guys, I dislike GJ with passion. I can't lie to you. I do not have any sort of love for GJ. If you trade GJ, that's you're a beast. But GJ is such a slow moving pair. I like volatile pairs, man. Like so for people, trading gold is hard. For me, trading GJ is hard. Again, it depends on your personality. I like quick moves. I want every second to give me new sort of information to keep me engaged. With GJ, you're waiting like 4 hours for new sort of information, man. Sometimes it doesn't even do anything. So I don't like GJ whatsoever. Buy TV Pro subs, bro. It's the best investment. You don't need to see ads distracting anymore. Huh? Do you trade silver? Yeah, silver is quite good as well. On the Telegram, we're gonna be trading silver. Yes, we are. Silver is amazing. Silver is beautiful. Silver can give you a lot of points. Let's just say that silver is a beast of a pair. It's just like gold, right? There are other pairs as well. They like way better than GJ. Look, you guys can see over here on TradingView, I just literally have XAUUSD, nothing else. I don't even look at other pairs. There's no point. I'm trying to, you need to know the ins and the outs of your pair, and especially gold. It moves every single day. There is just no need for us to kind of like look at other pairs. Okay, now let's start to focus. Got another 3 minutes left, guys, before news kicks in. Another 3 minutes left. We're tapping that sort of like resistance level just below 23, and from here we can kind of like expect a flip anytime. Look at your 30-minute candle as well. It's broken out of that sort of resistance level which we had here. Now you're expecting a nice flip, and you want to see us starting to trade above that 25 level. As soon as we start trading above 25 level, below 23 will become that safe sort of like stop loss to start taking it all the way back up to at least 29. Again, the daily candle has not moved even 200 pips in one direction, so we can very well just like push all the way up or all the way down. You guys can see before news kicked in, the momentum has been to the top side, forming this double bottom down here as well. The clear direction in the market right now is to the top side, but we're going to be really fluid in the market. Sells can play out as well, but for me, safe sell will be below 1818. Until then, kind of staying out of a sell position, to be honest. You can very easily start to pull back because again, when news does kick in, you're going to expect really volatile pullbacks. So you might just want to pull back all the way down to even 1817, and from there massive rejections. That's the thing. I want to be really cautious. 1818, 1817, massive rejection areas, but anything below that will be safe. 1817.217 can also be that rejection level to start pushing back up. But anything below this will be safe. 1818, we start rejecting 1818, start trading below 1817, safest sell position you can take, in my opinion. Another 2 minutes left. So this is 1818, 1820, 1818, and 1817. Let's mark that as well. $18.17.217. Okay, another minute left for the news to kick in, guys. Another minute left for the news to kick in. Let's see what happens now. Fingers on the trigger. Okay, there we go. That's the news in. Now we're starting to push above that 1825 level. Again, let's just let it settle down a little bit. Massive rejection from that 1825 level at this point now. You do not have a bottom wick either. Again, it is a news event, so we're not expecting a bottom wick. If it wants to push up, it's going to start pushing up now. I'm going to wait for this first candle to... Ooh! This might just be it. I'm still going to wait for this to close though. No formal whatsoever, but I think it's just going to start pushing up. If it starts clearing the 1827 level, until then, we can see a massive sell-off playing out as well. I'll be super careful. Let it settle down. Let it settle down. It's just the first minute. It can still come down. I'm not in this just yet. But as I said, we start clearing the 1825 level. We're going to come up to that 27 level. Again, starting to pull back now. Maybe the next candle is going to come down, pretty much like retest that 23 level, and then from there push all the way back up. So I want to see how the next candle prints out now. It needs to come down, just form that bottom wick, and then after that start trading above that 25 level. I'll technically take a buy position then. Until then, again, seeing a massive rejection so far. Look at that, still rejecting that 25 level, is rejecting, it's bouncing all the way back up now. Okay, it's coming all the way back up. Yeah, I think this is going to start flying now. This is going to start flying now. It's going to go up to the 23 level, 27 level now. My bad, 27 level. Yeah, this bad boy is going up, guys. This is going up. This is not coming back down anymore. This is not coming back down anymore. I'm still waiting for those pullbacks though. Don't want to take anything just yet. Just looking for that one nice setup. It doesn't have that bond wick. It can very easily start to reject. We're starting to trade above the 25 level now. So I want to see how this candle closes as well. If we still close above 25 level, then from there I'm looking for the bond wick rejection from 25 to take above 27. That could be my trade. Until then, again, just waiting. Look, it's still rejecting. Massive rejections. You guys can see. Massive rejections. There we go. Look at that. Next candle pushing all the way down now. Still staying out of this. Coming down to the 23 level at this point now. Forming that bond wick at this point. If it starts to flip now above the 25 level, could potentially take it up. But again, the 30-minute just does not have that bond wick, does it? So I wanted to create that bond wick first, and then from there start pushing back up. So we are expecting those pullbacks, right? That's what I'm expecting now. Some sort of a nice pullback. But let's see how this starts to flip as well. Really looking to see how this starts to flip at this point, because the new 5-minute might just give us that pullback. But if this starts flipping now, I'm going to be looking to take it as well. Starting to trade above the 25 level again. Man, if this starts to flip, starts to stay above 25, I'm looking to take it. Until then, I'm expecting that pullback, the bottom wick to be formed. You had that sort of push from news. Now it needs to settle down a little bit, come down, form some sort of sustainable price action. Look at that again, retesting 25, coming all the way back down. Massive rejections from that 27 level. Does not have that bottom wick, but again, the volatility is to the top side. So as soon as it forms that bottom wick, I'm looking for that massive rejection to take it up. Massive rejection. So it needs to start coming down now. There we go. Beautiful. That's why we stayed out of this. Look, just prevented a loss by not having any sort of FOMO. Just need to let it settle down again, coming up to that 25 sort of level. Starts trading above 25, should be Gucci. Oh, this is looking good now, guys. I might be looking for a sort of position here soon now. You know what? Let's push up a little bit more now. I'm in this actually. Push up a little bit more. Is looking beautiful now at this point. Give me that massive push to the top side now. Come down a little bit more. Retest. Yeah, I'm in this, guys. I'm in this now. At this point, it looks good to go up, honestly. The way it's starting to trade above this level. Because from here, it needs to still form the bottom wick, so you do want to give a lot of room to breathe. But as long as we stay above that 25 level, it should be good to go up. Massive rejections from the downside. Still expecting a little bit of a pullback, so not skilled in with a lot of risk just yet. But from here, I think we're going to start pushing up now. We start breaking above 27 level, we're coming all the way up at this point. All the way up. We start breaking above 27 level. Might not even see any sort of bottom wick being formed at this point. But we start clearing below 25 again. I'm going to take some risk off the table. Let's just see how it starts to play around this level here. Because the 25 level, again, is attempting to push down. That's the thing, right? It's trying to form that bottom wick. That's the thing. So now you do want to see that massive push to the top side. Clearing that 27.31 sort of wick up here. Then from there, we're pushing all the way up. That 27 level needs to get cleared now. Then I'm going to look to see if I want to add some more risk. Until then, kind of like expecting those pullbacks, right? That's what I'm expecting until then. Maybe the new 5-minute open can give us that pullback. But as soon as we have that bottom wick, it's going to be a very beautiful position to the top side. That bottom wick needs to be formed. So sort of like 23.40 could be that bottom wick, potentially. Let's see what happens again. Just holding that 25 level right now. But I want to see it come down a little bit more. Just below this sort of level. Retest this and a massive rejection. I'm going to scale in. Until then, just kind of like staying out of this. Because you can see a massive rejection from sort of like this level. Got one tiny position running. But I'm going to use dynamic risk on this. Let's push this up a little bit. There we go. Come down, form the bottom wick. So the lows are 23.69. I want it to come down a little bit more. It's the new 5-minute open now. This should give us that bottom wick, potentially should give us that bottom wick. Should come down to at least the support level, which is about 23.74 level. And then from there, see the massive push up. Maybe retest the 25 level and start pushing down. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If this starts to push back above this 25 level now, I'm not expecting that bottom wick. But until then, I am expecting that bottom wick on this 30 minute. It does want to push up, but it needs to form the bottom wick. In my opinion, it needs to form that sort of bottom wick. From there, we should be good to go up. Oh, it's just pushing back up, guys. That 25 level, it needs to reject off of this level now and start pushing back down. Otherwise, we're going to start pushing back up. We're not coming down for the bottom wick. Yeah, we're not coming down at this point now. Yeah, we're going straight up. Going straight up. If we start trading above, yeah, we're going straight up to the TP now. So that's why this position made sense here. And it didn't give us the opportunity to scale in with another position. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Now it needs to start clearing that 27.31 area. At that point, it's just going to start flying now. It's not coming back down. And the 1-to-1 is going to get hit very quickly. Yeah, look at that 27.31 area coming up. From here, you can expect those pullbacks, those rejections. But if we start breaking above this, we're not coming back down. I did want to see that pullback though, some sort of a deeper pullback. Maybe form that bottom wick and then start pushing back up. But again, this is just like a really volatile session. Might not just see the pullback just yet. Might tap one of these key areas, 1829, and then from there see those rejections to the downside. So let's see what happens. Still trading above that 25 level. As long as we're above the 25 level, we're going up. We start trading below that, then we're coming down. Until then, right now it's just quite bullish. Rejecting off of that resistance level though, this 5-minute candle. Look at the 15-minute candle as well. I want it to come down just a little bit, but right now the momentum to the top side is just insane. If it can start coming down, look again, tapping that 25 level at this point now. Massive rejections from that 25 level, 25. And as soon as it starts flipping now, it's going to go for the wick fill. We start breaking above this, we're coming all the way up. All the way up. Still respecting that 25 level right now. We were forming high highs, high lows, seeing those massive rejections from up there. I think as soon as the volatility dies down a little bit, that's when we can see that pullback. Yeah, there we go, coming below that 25 level now. Might see the pullback now. Otherwise, again, still just rejecting. Right now, it's still rejecting. A lot of momentum to the top side right now. It doesn't seem like it's going to come down just yet. As soon as it flips, I think it's just going to start to skyrocket the amount of momentum there is to the top side. Yeah, it's just going to start pushing up now, pretty much. If this candle here starts to engulf everything to the left, starts breaking above these highs, we're coming all the way up to 1829 for sure. Yeah, look at this now. Still respecting that 25 level, basically 25.47, still being respected. This candle here is starting to calm down a little bit now, but I think it's about to engulf everything to the left at this point now. Yeah, this candle still trading above 25. We're going to go up to 27. From 27, I want to see what sort of reaction we get. If we start to reject and start trading below 25, then yeah, we're coming down potentially. Otherwise, we are above 25. We're going to start clearing 27 and go up. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Pushing all the way back up now. A lot of momentum to the top side right now. Maybe the next minute can give us that next push up to the top side. But if we do start trading above 27, then I don't want it to come down. Then I want my TP to get hit first and then maybe scale in after. And this is the new 5-minute open. Let's see. Either this is going to give us that push to the top side, start breaking above this wick, start pushing up, or give us that pullback. Let's see what we get with this new 5-minute open. It's forming that bottom wick. Ooh, this is about to flip, guys. If we start breaking above this wick, oh, this is going to go skyrocket. This is going to go crazy. Okay, we're tapping those rejection areas now. Potentially can reject from here. But if we start breaking above this, start trading above 27, then we're not coming down anymore. That's for sure. The amount of momentum we have in the markets is just going to push up. We're going to see a massive push to the top side. As soon as we clear that 27 level, oh, this is going to go crazy. Another 5 minutes left as well for the new 15-minute to open. Maybe then we can expect that pullback, but we should start pushing up now. As soon as we start clearing this 27 level, we're coming all the way up to 29. 29, my TP is going to get hit as well. The 1-to-1. There we go, starting to trade above this 25 level now. Let's see what this 5-minute does at this point. There we go, that's the push up. Starting to engulf everything to the left again. It's pulling back now. And that's it, switch See where the way it just pushes down, massive push to the top side. There we go. Coming up to 27 at this point now. We start trading above 27. This is going to start to skyrocket. I'm up 7 pips at this point now. 27 being tapped. Let's see what sort of reactions we get around here. We start clearing this wick. We're coming up. At that point, I'm not expecting any sort of pullbacks. Until then, can see a pullback. We start clearing this. We're going to start to skyrocket. Let's see what happens here now. 27, the sort of wick. There we go. It's tapping that wick now. From here, it can reject. Otherwise, we're going all the way up, guys. It's going to start pushing up. I'm more than 10 pips up on this position as well. I'll show you guys. Give me a second. I'm expecting those pullbacks from this level now. So I'm looking to manage this position. Give me a second. Oh. From here, really want to see that pullback. Otherwise, we're pushing up. This 27 level should give us that pullback. Really should give us that pullback. Otherwise, we're pushing all the way up. All the way up. Yeah, see, the way is attempting to just push up right now. Very volatile. Forming the double top on 27 now. Pulling back pretty much. Should not break below 25. If it breaks below 25, then we're going to see that pullback. Otherwise, we're going to just start trading back up now. That 27 still holding. It's just pulling back technically. Making that sort of like retest. Collecting orders to start breaking above. Yeah, the way is rejecting from the downside is going to push up. Insane push up is coming up. As long as we break the highs again. Look, he's formed new highs, he's going to pull back. He's going to form new highs, he's going to pull back. So now the next high, when we do form those next highs, you're going to see this area here being holding, start to hold as a support level. We should start doing that and then we'll come in all the way up. This is that last sort of area. From here, I'm expecting those pullbacks and a bottom wick. But we start trading above this, I'm kind of making my trade risk-free at that point. This position is going to be risk-free. And I'll look to scale in with another position, but later on. Until then, obviously secure whatever I can on this position here. Below 27, I'll give it basically those, you know, that room to pull back. I'm not going to make it risk-free, but we start trading above this level, then I'm not looking to be in any sort of drawdown. That's how it works. There we go, coming back up to that 27 level now. Let's see how this candle starts to react around this level now, this 27 level. We start breaking above this now, looking for a retest of this sort of level, turn into support and a massive push up. Man, the way the candles are holding now. Boy, got next 2 minutes left. Maybe that can give us that push up. But it's looking beautiful right now, guys. Massive, massive momentum right now. Let's see what the next 15 minute does. Potentially might give you that pullback from the bottom wick and then push up bot. If it does close above 27, then the 15 minutes is going to give you that first massive, massive push up. And right now the momentum is to the top side. Starting to exhaust a little bit, but so far quite bullish. But again, forming that double top here now, you can still see some sort of pullbacks, but pullback can be only, I would say, I'll consider kind of like seeing a sell-off play out if we go below 23. Until then, you're tapping into 27, you're going to form that low, push up, form that low, push up, form that low, push up. Just got to let it do his thing now, pretty much. There we go. Again, still holding that sort of like 25 level. But if you actually look at the rejections, gold is on steroids right now. It is on steroids. It just needs a little bit more volatility to kick in. It's going to flip and start going push. It's going to start pushing up. Look at the candles, the way the candles out printing out. It's just going to wait for the next minute to open. Might come down a little bit. Might even retest 25. And then it's going to go berserk. Start pushing all the way back up. But until then, expecting just a little bit more of a pullback. Let's see if we get that. If we do see a nice pullback, then I'll look to scale in with another position. This is it. The 15-minute open. I want this to start coming all the way down now. And then a massive rejection. Let's see how low it can come though, because right now the volatility to the top side is insane, the momentum to the top side. So now if the 15-minute can start coming down a little bit, then I'll look to scale in pretty much. Until then, as I said, looking to kind of like stay out of entering another position, especially up here. I don't want to take any more positions because this will give us that next leg up, take out TPs, take out profits, and then we'll wait for the pullbacks to enter. Yeah, see the way it's just flipping now, forming that bottom wick and it's starting to flip. Potentially can be forming the upper wick on the 15-minute, but if we start breaking above this now, this 15-minute is going to start to skyrocket. It's going to start engulfing everything to the left. I wanted to push down just a little bit more, but let's see what this 15-minute does. Technically, this is the candle that should give us the pullback if we are going to see a pullback. Otherwise, we start trading above this, not expecting any more pullbacks. I'll tell you that. this is the only sort of like candle that should give us those pullbacks. But again, as I said, if this starts to break above 27, we're not coming down, but this should start dropping a little bit more. And if it starts trading below 25, then yeah, might see a nice position coming up. But until as long as we're above 25, no positions for me. Not looking to scale in. Yeah, see, you're just pushing back up now. Come on, gold, come down a little bit more. I want to take one nice position before you break those daily highs. Because if it pushes up and breaks those daily highs, it's just going to push up nicely. But I think it's going to start pushing down a little bit now. You can see the momentum starting to die down a little bit. Might see those pullbacks now, start trading below that 25 level. And then from there, might look to scale in. Okay, this is it now. Let's see how we start to trade around that 25 level. Again, if you look at the 15-minute candle, even though it's pushing down a little bit, you just see massive rejections to the top side. Massive rejections. Yeah, that 25 level is going to be hard to break. But for me, I want to take a scale-in position from 23. That would be my sort of like position if I can take it from down there to the top side. A massive rejection from down here, but until then I'm not looking for any positions from up here. But if I can take a position from down here, that'll be a sweet position. But in order to do that, we need to start trading below this level. It's just right now there is just a lot of momentum to the top side. But if you actually look at the candles now, it's starting to die down just a little bit. So yeah, let's see what happens. It's making that sort of like bump wick as well. So as soon as it starts breaking its own highs, I think then the next wick is going to be the target, the wick fill, right? But until then, we can expect some more new lows to be formed. But I would not recommend anyone taking sell position right now. No way, gold is on steroids. It's all just a buy position. Best thing to do right now is just kind of look for another sort of like place to scale in on a buy position. No sell positions whatsoever. This is bullish as hell. Look at that, it's about to flip again now. If it starts breaking that 27 level now, this is just a bump wick down on the 15-minute. It's going to start pushing all the way up. Until then, as I said, there is an opportunity we can push down and scale in with another buy position as long as we're below this wick. But as soon as we start trading above 27, we're just coming up at that point. Very simple. We're not coming down after that. There we go. Might just see that pullback now. Attempting to push down a little bit now. Just gonna be a waiting game. Maybe the next minute can give us that push to the downside. There we go, starting to push down to 18.25 now. Might see a reaction from here and a flip. But the way price is just pushing down right now, it's just gonna tap an area and then start to flip back up.
Patience.
Yeah, it's just gonna be patience at this point now. Have to let price come down a little bit, then could look to scale in. There we go, starting to tap that 25 level now. The rejections are not really that deep either. I think now we can expect those pullbacks. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready now. Might be looking for a scale in soon if you come down to that 23 level. Yeah, right now we're just rejecting that 25 level. See, it's just if we start rejecting this level, the next minute candle is gonna open up, it's gonna retest this and it's gonna start pushing up. We need to start trading below this 25 level. That's what we need to start doing. Okay, I'm gonna look to scale in soon now. Magic keys is on, guys. Looking for that nice sort of flip. Maybe the new 5-minute open can give us that flip. All the way down to 23, I'm looking for a position. Until then, as I said, nothing for me just yet. Yeah, still just tapping that 25 level, man. Rejecting. The next minute is just gonna stop pushing all the way up now. I want to scale in from down here. Until then, it becomes a bit tricky because my position's here anyway. Let's see what the next minute candle does though. Yeah, there you go, pulling back now. Nice. Come on, give us 23 gold. Give us 23. If it gives me 23, I'll be a happy man. I'm expecting that rejection from 23 level. 23, 22, a nice get in position. There we go. Give me 23 gold. Give me 23. Give me 23. Are we gonna get 23? Are we gonna get 23? 23 250. Can we see that? Can we see 23 250? Is that possible? Even 23.98. There we go. Coming down now. Okay. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Amazing. 23.98. Come down to 23.98. It needs to come down just a little bit more. Create that bottom wick, but even if you look at the structure now, see it's forming that double bottom down here. Could see that flip from here as well. But I really do want to see that sort of like push down to 22-ish level. Just form that bottom wick and then from there start pushing back up. But I'm not taking any sort of sells. It just needs to flip, retest that 23.250 level. From there start pushing up. That's what I'm expecting. Let's see if we can get that though. Let's start pushing up a little bit as well. Massive. Yeah, but if we start trading back above now, then you're not expecting that bottom wick either. The only thing that's kind of like just throwing me off now is just this bottom wick. Do you want to scale in? I would scale in, but even if there was like a 1 or 2 pip sort of like bottom wick, like a tiny bottom wick, I would be interested in a scale in, but until then,
because it could go up from right here.
It could, but honestly, the bottom wick, man.
Yeah.
But if we start trading back above this 25 level now, then yeah, most definitely. But look at the way it's retesting that 25 level. I'm expecting just a little bit more of a pullback. If we can even just see that tiny bottom wick, retest, massive engulfing bullish candle, I'll just take a position to the top side. Because I know it can go up, but it needs to give us that bottom wick first. And also want to be like open-minded as well, can see a sell-off playing as well, so also staying open-minded. I would really like that pullback now. But you can see how it's attempting to make the bottom wick, but you're just seeing massive rejections from the lows. Because the momentum is completely to the top side right now. That's where the momentum is, to the top side. We've got another 6 minutes left as well for the new 4 hour to open. There we go. Coming down now. Can we form that bottom wick? It's trying. Honestly, it's trying. It's trying its best. Come on, Goldie. Come down. A little bit. Yeah, it's just a struggle at this point now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There we go. Coming down a little bit now. There we go. I think with the new 4 hour open, we're gonna see that position coming in. There we go. Coming down at this point now. Attempting to form that bottom wick. Tapping that 23 level now. We just need to start clearing this 23 level. Massive flip. As soon as it starts flipping, it's gonna tap that sort of like 22,500 level. From there push up. Oh yeah, it's gonna start flipping back up now, guys. Ooh, look at that 5 minutes. See, it's still trying to form that bottom wick, but the momentum's to the top side. It's too much momentum to the top side. That's the thing. Too much momentum to the top side. Way too much. Yeah, this is just gonna start to skyrocket now. We start trading above that 25 level again. Yeah, we're coming all the way up. Let's see what the next 4 hour does though. I'm gonna stay out of this until the next 4 hour. That's potentially gonna let us scale in the next 4 hour. That's what I'm thinking now. Just coming back up to retest that 25 level. At this point, you want to see 23 being broken. Then you can expect that push down. Do you know what? If we had that bottom wick, I'll close my eyes and take this buy position. Honestly. Because yesterday's kind of gave us that pullback which we needed as well, and a massive rejection. We know like gold wants to push up and form those new highs. Technically, even this weekly candle can give us those new highs, but now again for it to do that, that's why it's just struggling now. You're just seeing a consolidation. It wants to kind of like come down, form that bottom wick, collect those orders from this resistance level, and then push up, give us that massive push to the top side. Kind of what I'm expecting, but let's see what happens. And yeah, the potential to the top side is insane as well. Potential to the top side is insane as well. That's the thing. Yeah, just coming back above this 25 level now, retesting 23. Yeah, it starts trading above 25. We're going all the way back up to the highs at that point. Not gonna come back down. No chance. Another 3 minutes left as well for the new 4 hour to open. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Just gotta wait and let it do its thing.
Yeah, I like how the people watching, they pay attention to DXY, the dollar index. You pay attention? Do you factor that in or no?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. What I do works, man. I don't need to add.
Yeah, for
else.
sure.
You know what they say? If something's not broken, why fix it?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't need it in order to be profitable. So, you know, I'd rather just do less, because less is more for me, basically.
Less is always more, for sure.
Gold is going to go up a lot, man. It's just trying to settle down. The new 4 hour open might just give us that massive bullish candle. Because I swear, you know what? I've seen this happen so many times. The momentum to the top side is insane. If we are going to push up, it might not even form the bottom wick. So with the new 4 hour open, I want to see. If I see a massive rejection with the new 4 hour open, I'm taking a buy position. Honestly. That's why I'm being extra safe today and going in with like dynamic risk. Because my position's up here as well. Some days you just have to make it make sense, but now the next position I'm going in with 1% risk, and I'm looking to hold this for at least like 1 to 3 R to R as well, and it's very doable today, very doable. Either we're going to see a massive buy play out or a massive sell-off position play out. Another minute left for the new forward to open, still trading around that 25 level, and that's the massive push up, straight back up, straight back above that 25 level. Yeah, see, just pushing up again. New forward open. Let's see where it does. New forward open might just open and go zoom straight back up, like straight up to 1829. I've seen it happen with this news event so many times. The first 30 minutes will just settle down, and this is the new forward open. It's literally opening and retesting that 25 level now. Let's see where it does. Needs to give us that bottom wick at least. But if this 25 level holds, this 4 hours just gonna go berserk. Honestly, it's gonna give us those new highs and just start pushing up. But this is basically our opportunity now to potentially scale in. So I'm ready. It's tempting to form the bottom wick now, so let's see what it does. Tempting to push down at this point. Yeah, we start engulfing everything to the left. Now, with this 4 hour, I don't think we're coming down, but as long as we're below this 25 level, I'm giving it a little bit more room to form that bottom wick. But because look, Yeah, if this starts pushing up now, we're going all the way up. Honestly, all the way up. We're not coming back down. Until then, I'm gonna just wait. I'm just gonna wait. Let's see what the 5 minutes does. The first 5 minutes with this new 4 hour. Yeah, the sort of rejections we're seeing now. This is about to push up, man. Wow. Just gonna wait a little bit more. See what it does, because it potentially can reject from that resistance level and start forming that bottom wick as well. Just gonna let it do its thing now. Yeah, see that rejection, massive rejection. Gonna wait for this new 4 hour. Wait for at least like first 5 minutes, because you gotta understand, even above that 27 you got so much room to the top side. So technically we can catch something very big. Just have to have patience. That's about it. And there we go, pushing back up now, pushing straight back up. Just going up, going up, going up. There we go, straight back up to 26, coming up to that 27 level. Man, we start trading above 27. Oh, this 4 hours gonna give us crazy pips, guys. Crazy pips, crazy amount of pips. If we start breaking above this level here, it's gonna give us an insane amount of pips, honestly. Let's see. Still just staying out of this now. Not going in with any new positions just yet. Just still got that low risk position running. I've put my TP all the way up here anyway, just in case it starts breaking above. Gonna see a nice spike up. Nice spike up. New 4 hour open. Again, not seeing a lot of volatility in the markets just yet. It's pretty much just forming the upper wick so far. You can still very well reject unless we see a massive candle start to show up now and starts trading above this level. Patience, patience, patience. Breathe, guys, breathe. We're gonna catch something for sure, but just have to wait for it to show up. It's not showed up just yet. Right now it's just a buy position, that's all it is. You don't have any confirmations for a sell position whatsoever. Expecting a pullback, technically, that's what I'm expecting, but yeah, look at that retest and flip. Oh wow, this 4 hours about to fly, man. It's fully about to fly. Let's see what happens in the next minute now. The next minute can show us that push to the top side. It'll be interesting to see what it does around that 27 level though. Because again, it might just be forming the upper wick, because we did open literally at that 25 level, and then from there might collect orders from up here and then start rejecting and form that bottom wick, deeper bottom wick. So let's see what happens. Unless there's a lot of momentum in the market, a lot of momentum kicks in, because you got your NYSE coming up as well. From there, we're just gonna start to skyrocket. There we go. This is the new 5-minute open. Just still playing around that 26 level at the moment. This resistance level. From here, starting to see some sort of rejections. Just got to let it do its thing now. There we go. See, it's pulling back down now. Forming that bottom wick on the 5 minutes and pushing straight back up. This position is coming up, man. I swear, we start breaking above this 27 level now, we're gonna start flying with this new 4 bar. We're gonna start flying all the way up to 29. After 29, just going up, not coming back down. Oh boy. Straight flip. The 5-minute
So this,
flip. Yeah, bro, this is going up now. Technically can see rejections until we start violating the structure highs, but if this forms that next leg up, then I'm not expecting pullbacks. Until then, I'm still expecting pullbacks. Let's just see what happens though. Got another 4 minutes left as well for the new 5-minute to open. Right now we're in technically this sort of consolidation now. 25 lows of the range, 27 the highs of the range. This is our range right now. If we break below this, then we're going down. We break above that, we're going up. Very simple. You had the first move, you're going to see markets start to exhaust, maybe even pull back a little bit, and then the next leg up. Or it depends. If the 27 level, we do understand that this is a zone on the intraday time frame, so this is our daily zone as well. If this starts holding, we start breaking below all these zones, you can even see a sell-off play now. So nothing's like out of the books, if that makes sense. Everything's there. Just have to wait for it to show up. Because right now, yeah, I did want to scale in, but I just didn't have the bottom wick on the 30 minutes, so I just didn't have the confidence to scale in. But if I had that bottom wick, I would have scaled in. Until then, I'm just staying out of this. Because you guys got to understand, as a trader, you have your confirmations, you have your sort of like confluences. If you see them, then when you take a trade, you know what, you're going to hold the trade because you have that confidence. But if I was to take this buy position here, I don't think I'll have as much confidence because of that sort of like bottom wick on the 4 hour. Also, there is no bottom wick on the 30 minutes as well. That's the thing. And
yeah,
technically,
that makes sense.
yeah, but technically right now, as long as we're above 25, as I said, we're gonna go up. But it's just look at your 4 hour right now. There is just not enough volatility. So until momentum kicks in, it's just ranging. It's just not gonna be able to break that consolidation. But as soon as momentum kicks in, we see a massive candle. Then it's gonna make more sense, right? Until then, market has exhausted a little bit now. We just have to wait for it to do its thing. There we go, starting to flip back down now. This is where we should see that push down now, starting from here. Again, retesting that 25 level, rejecting it. Needs a little bit more momentum. If it had momentum, then yeah, it will push down. There we go. Starting to trade below 25 now. Amazing. Let's see if we can close below this though. Okay. Get magic keys ready at this point as well. Let's go. Needs to start coming down at this point. Start retesting that 23 level. Come down a little bit now. Pretty much. Back below 25. Should see some sort of a drop now for sure. See? 4 hours starting to flip again. Rejecting from that same level, starting to flip once again. And straight back above 25. Yeah, just gotta wait for this now. Can we see 23.26? If we can see that, that'll be gorgeous. 23.26 level for that bottom wick. Yeah, from here start pushing back up, which is at 23.26 level. There we go. See, pushing back down now. Amazing. Nice stuff. Cool. All right, I wanted to push down to 23.33 level. From there, start pushing back up. That's going to be my entry now. Okay, let's see how this plays out. We're ready, guys. This is our trade coming up now, hopefully. That 130 candle, the way it just pushed up, expecting a pullback. It's just expected. And look, you're seeing those pullbacks now. Got another 4 minutes left as well. And this is your 4 hour at this point forming a bottom wick. So now if it starts to even reject and starts trading back above 25, I'm not even expecting any more pullbacks at that point, because now this is your 4 hour. Got to keep that in your mind. So if now the momentum kicks back in, start trading back above 25, then I'm taking it all the way up. Yeah, this is just going to start flying now, in my opinion. If you start trading back above this level, I'm going to keep my magic keys on at this point. Let's see what it does. You have the bottom wick on the 4 hour at this point as well. Oh, it's coming back up now. Straight back above 25. Straight back above 25 now. So again, flipping and rejecting. Another 3 minutes left as well for the new 15-minute to open. So let's see what it does. Yeah, this is going straight back up now. Just forming higher highs and higher lows. Still gonna wait for this candle, and let's see what the next candle does. Yeah, it's about to push all the way back up now, engulfing, pretty much engulfing everything now. Straight back up, massive rejection, forming higher highs, higher lows. And there we go, straight back up, straight back up. I'm waiting for the new 15-minute to open though, before anything. Until then, kind of just gonna let it do its thing, pretty much. 34 level, very doable. Let's put at 33. Yeah, any update you said this week? Was it? Wow, retail sales is so bad, so fundamentally gold can go up more. Yeah, fundamentally, and also even technical analysis, they suggest that gold can go up. Now the next 15-minute open, we have that bottom wick on the 4 hour as well. I'm not even going to marry this idea of just waiting for that pullback now. If the new 15-minute open shows me some momentum, I'm taking this all the way up, honestly. Not going to be sort of like marrying this idea of just like waiting for pullbacks now. So this is it now. If we're going to start again forming higher highs, higher lows, we're going all the way up. The new 15-minute open is going to give us that confirmation now, in my opinion. It's just still trading within this sort of like range consolidation. I want to see a lot of momentum kick in with the new 15-minute open. Just pull back down to that 25 level now. There we go. The new 15-minute open is here, guys. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. If it can pull back down to 25 and a massive rejection to the top side, start clearing this sort of like 4 hour highs once again, then we're coming up. We do want to see like a lot of momentum kick in though, a lot. We're forming higher highs, higher lows, just not coming down, is it? So now if it starts breaking the structure highs once again, we're coming all the way up. The structure highs are literally at your 26.79 level. your previous structure highs. From there, you can expect a rejection, but we start trading above that level, we're coming all the way up at that point. I'm going to be looking to execute on a position soon as well. If I start seeing a lot of momentum to the top side now. Until then, you're still seeing tiny candles. We are within a consolidation. What happens when you're in a consolidation? You go to the top side of the consolidation, you're going to come back to the lows of the consolidation. It's as simple as that. So unless we see like a crazy momentum candle, we just have to wait for this consolidation to kind of break. You got your NYSE coming up soon as well. And the best thing about me is that I got this little tiny position running here anyway. So even if it wants to start pushing up, I will still make profits off of this. I'm looking for that main position as well with 1% risk, which I want to scale in on. If it weren't for the 30 minutes, I would have scaled in, to be honest, with a 1% risk position. But the 30 minutes is just not there yet, is it? The bond wick, I mean, on the 30 minutes. If it weren't for this bond wick, I would have definitely scaled in with 1% risk on this trade. But right now, no 1% on this trade. Okay, and the session has literally just started. Still got a lot of time left. Do you know what it is? Then again, it's all about like discipline. Like sometimes, you know, yesterday we came into the markets, got our trade, took our trade, done. Today we have to wait a little bit more. So not every day is going to be the same. That's where your discipline should be very strong. Look at that, it's pulling back down now. Massive momentum to the downside starting to kick in. Trading below that 25 level. Rejecting off of that 25 level at this point as well. Look at your 15 minutes. There's a really beautiful bottom wick is tapping into the support area now. Should start holding this as a resistance and start pulling back down technically. It wants to push down a little bit. But if it starts rejecting this now, start flipping, see a massive candle to the top side, we're going all the way up. Look, this is that nice pullback, sustainable bottom wick. Let's see what happens now. Could even use this as a stop loss, man. If I see a nice entry here. If we see like crazy engulfing momentum kick into the top side. Until then, just wait. Double bottom being formed down there. Again, same retest, same rejection. Two. Another 2 minutes left for the new 5 minute to open. Broken out of this consolidation, retest of the consolidation. Now this one starts flipping. We're going all the way up. All the way up. Gonna form the next leg up now, above 29 easily. Let's see what the next minute does now. This might just be it to the top side. Trade might be coming up if we start flipping now. I'll wait for the next minute, because if the next minute gives us a lot of momentum to the top side after retesting the support level, forming that bottom wick, we're gonna start trading above this level before NYSE, and then NYSE is just gonna boost us up. That's what I'm expecting now with this trade. Alright, this is the new 5 minute open. It should start dropping down a little bit. But if it starts to flip now, and we see a lot of momentum to the top side, can make a lot of sense to take it up. A lot of sense. But the way we're starting to now push down a little bit, I think this might just be the pullback we have been waiting for. Got another 10 minutes left as well for the NYSE to open. Keep that in your mind, guys. Another 10 minutes left, literally. Right now, again, look at the market. It's in a consolidation. So wait for a clean momentum candle to show up, clean break. Then we can take a trade. Right now, it's going to start to sell off for a little bit now. I'm expecting a nice sell-off now for a little bit. There we go. Can we come down to 23.26 now? And then from there bounce back up. Can we see that happen now? Give me this beautiful entry gold. Come on, come down a little bit. Oh, if we can get this entry with NYSE, ooh, that's going to be the move. That's going to be the play. But again, if we do start trading below this, you can even see the sell-off starting to play out. Technically expecting pullbacks and can see buys working out, but you can even see a sell-off starting to play out. There we go. This is that pullback we have been waiting for, guys. Finally, needs to start breaking below this now. Come on, gold. Start coming down now. And a massive rejection off of this level. That's what I want to see. A massive rejection. Like candle starts to flip. And momentum to the downside just dies down as soon as we tap this level. It needs to start breaking below this now. A little bit. Come down. Coming to the lows of that consolidation, we should start clearing these lows now, and we're going to see some sort of a drop. 23.9, there we go, starting to clear the lows. Now this is it. We're expecting the drop down to 23.29 level, 26 level. From there I'm expecting a flip. So this is the lows of your consolidation now. It's attempting to basically break the lows of the consolidation at this point, pretty much. Again, when it taps into your key zone, it's going to flip. It's going to come down, it's going to flip, it's going to come down. Just how it works. So as soon as it starts breaking its own lows again, then you're going to see the next push down basically. So you want to see these lows being broken again, then we're going to push down to our level. See, you know what they say, always let the price come to you. Never chase the price. Never, ever, ever. Let the price always come to you. But again, look, price is just struggling to drop, meaning that the momentum is still to the top side, but it needs to collect those orders. It needs to move in a sustainable manner. So from down here potentially. And technically we are still within this consolidation as well, so until we break out of this consolidation on the minute time frame, just going to play within this range. But we should start breaking below this now, should come down here, collect orders from down here, and that's going to be the move up hopefully. This is the setup I'm looking for. That's going to be a beautiful setup if this shows up. Something like this. Tiny stop loss as well. Not going to need a massive stop loss either. And all the way back up. It's going to be very nice setup if this plays out. Right now, as you guys can see, just tapping the lows of the consolidation from here is having a little bit of trouble. It's going to push down. Might want to pull back up a little bit, then push down. And let's see what the NYSE gives us. Got another 6 minutes left now for the NYSE to open. Right now, this is all just a mess. You don't want to trade within this mess. Just want to wait for this to break. That's going to give us those clean moves. It's also a Friday. Don't want to put your money at risk, especially in these sort of market conditions. Still expecting something for Friday though, that's for sure. Either a massive drop or a massive buy position playing out from here. Just have to basically wait. Simple as that.
You guys catch anything at the open of our session?
Nah, bro, this is all that's happened ever since the open. Look, the 130 candles right here, bro. This is all we've been playing within. This consolidation. This was our open. It spiked up, spiked down. I had a little tiny position here, but it's more like an intraday position. Very tiny, not even 1% risk. I'm expecting that 1% position to show up soon though. Maybe now. There we go. Let's go. Let's form the bottom wick now. Okay, there we go. There we go now. I'm expecting rejections from that 23 level. Really want to see a massive rejection from that 23 level. Let's see. And maybe with the NYSE we can start to push up. Can we see rejections from here, or are we going to see a drop now? This is that 23 level now. I want to see rejections from here. We have that sort of bottom wick now at this point as well. Should be collecting enough orders. Either that or we're going to see a sell-off starting to play out from this level. But this 23 level should be crucial. Should push up from here if we're going to push up. Yeah, this is that level now. No upper wick on the 5 minutes as well. Can we push up, or is it going to push down a little bit? Let's see where it does. Push this up a little bit over here. That's it, ready to go now. And push down a little bit more. Push the TP all the way there, and this is it. That's it. I want to really execute on this position here. Can see a massive sell-off playing out from here as well. Everything's ready. Oh, hold up. Okay, expecting massive rejections from this level now. And with the NYSE, expecting the flip. Or even the drop. Honestly, not going to marry your bias. But from here, I'm expecting the massive flip. Massive engulfing bullish candle. Start to trade above 23. But if we trade below this 23 level, can even see a sell-off playing out. But again, this is the bond wick, which we did expect. Been waiting for this for the time. You can even see a massive sell-off playing out from here. But let's see. NYSE is going to hopefully give us that position now. Got to wait for the NYSE. Let's go. Come on. It's going to pull back down, pull back down, pull back down. Can we see this playing out? Anywhere here. Starting to trade below that 23 level. Again, rejecting. Pulling back down to this level here. There we go. Can we start flipping now? Start flipping. Start trading back above 23. Can we do that? If it starts trading back above this 23 level here now. Retest. Push up. Engulfing bullish candle. That's going to be my entry now. Been waiting for this for the longest, guys. Might be coming up now, honestly. It depends now. You want to see momentum kick into the top side. Otherwise, you can even see a sell-off playing out now. Massive sell-off. Yeah, the way it's just pushing down now, we're still holding this level as a resistance. So even with NYSE, we start holding this as a resistance. You can see a sell-off playing out. But this level here, I don't want to see it starting to form lower lows and lower highs. I want to see us starting to reject off of this level now and start pushing back above 23. Before NYSE. I want to close above this level before NYSE, and then NYSE can retest this and push all the way back up. Can we see that though? Because right now momentum is to the downside. That's the thing. A lot of momentum to the downside. Might just see a little bit of a drop. Might start dropping back down to 1820. So with NYSE, we close below this level. I'm going to look for the sell position, at least down to like 1820. So let's see what happens. My intraday position is going to get stopped out here as well if it pushes down a little bit more. Literally needs to push down just a little bit more. This intraday position is getting stopped out, making it even more tight now. Because if we start breaking this wick, I think we're going to start dropping down to 1820. Even there's a small risk position, I don't want to hold it. I want to look for my main position. And it's going to mess up my partial TP if I got a position running. It doesn't let you set a partial TP. And that's crucial for our trades. Come on, from here can we reject, stop bouncing back up. Engulfing bullish candle. Another minute left now for the NYSE. Momentum is still to the downside at this point now. Alright, I'm going to get my magic keys ready now. Going to be looking for this sell-off. If we start to reject off of the 23 level, I'm going to come down to the 20 level. I'm taking out this intraday position as well. It's just not worth it right now. Because I want to set my partial TPs. Don't want to hold this. Let's go. Okay, NYSE. There we go. This is it. NYSE now. Let's look at a 30-minute candle at this point now. It's pushing down, forming the bond wick. It's flipping now. Let's see how it starts to play around this 23 level. Ooh, it's just flipping back down now. Ooh, might even see a sell-off playing out now, guys. If the momentum's to the downside, honestly. Gonna wait for the first minute candle to close before executing on anything. Ooh, this might just be it, to be honest. Might just start pushing all the way down. Let's see how this one closes, because we can see a massive rejection from that 20 level, which we do know is that intraday level. We can still see this trade playing out. Just gotta relax. It's pretty much forming the bottom wick just yet, technically. So let's see what happens. When we start trading below that 20 level, then we know we have the extra bit of confidence. And I'm looking to at least hold this for like at least 1 to 2, which is very doable. Very doable. Let's see what this first minute closes as. Tapping that 20 level now. Come down, come down, come down. There we go. Coming down to that 20 level now. Are we going to start to reject, or are we going to start trading below this level now? This is that sort of level. From here we can really see that flip as well. Massive flip. And there we go. Starting to flip at this point now. Let's see what sort of momentum we get from here. Yeah, I might be looking for a position here now. If we start to reject this level here and start to engulf everything to the left. It's that 1820 level, very strong level. The way it's flipping now, if it starts breaking below 1820, either from here sell-off is coming up or a buy position. It's a crucial area. So structure below is the 1819 level. Again, this might just be our sell setup showing up now. Look at that flip, attempting to form that bottom wick. As soon as it starts to trade below 1820, starts violating the structure, I'm in this sell position now. I'm gonna put my stop loss just above this. Yeah, this is gonna start dropping now, guys. As soon as it breaks the 1819, it's gonna start dropping. Retesting 1820 at this point now. Yeah, this might be a little impulsive entry, but it makes sense. Retesting 1820, it needs to start breaking below that 1819 level at this point. For a sell position. Can we start breaking below it? Still staying out of this, but it might be coming up. Let's see what happens here now. Start breaking structure lows. We're going to start coming down. Retesting 1820. And where SE, the momentum was straight to the downside. So from here, this is the last bit of area now. As I said, below here, we have sells. Very nice sell position can play out. But this is basically your structure lows. So from here, we can very easily flip. So that's why I'm being extra bit careful. The way we're retesting this 1820 now. Cool. There we go. Yeah, this might just be that position coming up over here. Look at this. Previous candle was bearish. This starts breaking below. We're coming downtown. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. This is a crucial area. Again, we're still playing within that daily range. We haven't made a new low or a new high. From here, we can do anything. Still no FOMO. The real position is yet to come. We finally had a little pullback and we're starting to push back up once again now. The 1819 level needs to break for me to take a sell position, honestly. As I said, sells are below this 1819, 1818 level. Until then, we can very easily start to flip. Very easily. There we go. Some momentum to the downside kicking back in. The next minute can maybe give us that next push down. Pretty much. There we go. Starting to trade back down now. There we go. It's making new lows at this point now. Let's see what happens. Position might be coming up. Maybe the next minute can give us that massive push down. Yeah. Honestly, a nice clean break below this 1819 level. Until then, I'm not taking this old position. It's going to flip and it's going to give us that buy position with the new 5-minute open. The new 5-minute open is going to make that bone wick. It's going to retest the 1820 and start pushing all the way back up. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen now. Honestly. You know what? It needs to start pushing up now. I'm in this buy position, honestly. I think from here, we're going to start holding this now. Start pushing up a little bit more. Come on. The new 5-minute open. Make that bone wick. 1820 retest. Start pushing back up. I'm in this. I'm telling you guys. From here, if it forms that bone wick, there we go. Give us that massive push. Start engulfing everything to the left now. I'll take this bad boy to the top side. It's the last bit of area. From here, we can still push down. That's why I wanted to come down now. Start coming all the way down. That's it. And from here, start to flip all the way back up. Let's go. Let's go. A lot of momentum to the top side needs to kick in now. A lot. We need to start breaking it needs to start breaking its own highs, and this is my position to the top side. Come on, let's start engulfing everything to the left now. Let's start pushing back up now, and this is the position coming up now. There we go. 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 Beautiful. 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 As soon as we break that wick, we're going up. It's the last wick we got up here, which is at 1821. This is the last wick. From here, you can see a nice sell-off playing out. But as soon as we clear this wick, we're going up. Right now, we don't have that sort of momentum to execute on a buy position just yet. So I'm going to be extra bit careful. Because we're still rejecting off of this level. But as soon as we clear that wick, we're going up. 1820 retest. Oh, this might just be that sell-off position coming up, in my opinion, guys. Do you know what? With this sell-off, I'm not comfortable above 1818 and 1817, unfortunately. Really not comfortable. It can work out, but I'm just not comfortable. Even though the momentum is to the downside right now, we need to start closing below 1820. We're just making wicks, just retesting 1820. Look, again, just rejecting. So as soon as we start breaking above this, it's my buy position. Yes, you can still see a sell-off starting to play out. I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable with a sell-off. Maybe below 1817. I'm looking for this now. I'll be completely honest. But it needs to start breaking its own highs now for me to take this now. Let's go. Give me this position gold. That's it. Let's go. Let's start flipping now. As soon as it starts pushing up, I'm in this now. Look at the way it's retesting the 1820 now. It needs to start flipping, engulfing momentum candle. I want to see that to the top side. Otherwise, it's just going to be sell-off playing out from here. Right now, the momentum's to the downside, retesting the 1820 level. It's going to start pushing down. But the wicks, don't like these wicks whatsoever. I want to see a clean, nice candle start to break below 1817, 1818 retest, then I'll take it down. Until then, as I said, it's just pullbacks for me to take it up. That's just my analysis. Not comfortable with sells from here. They can work out, but just not comfortable with them just yet. See again the way it's reacting around this 1820 level. It needs to start engulfing everything to the left in order for it to push down. The way it's retesting 1820, see, just pushing back up. You want to see a massive bearish candle like 10-20 pips. Otherwise, we're going to hold this level and engulfing candle is going to show up to the top side. And this setup here is going to play out. And look at the R2R on this as well if this plays out. Look at that flip. Starts breaking all these lows now. You can see the sells playing out. There we go. There we go. This position's coming up, people. Okay. 1819 being tapped at this point now. Needs to start closing below this. And you might have this sell position coming up at this point. As I said, I'm staying out of it until we start trading below 1817. But this is it now. Look, you're making lower lows, lower highs. Below this, you can see sells playing out. I'm just not comfortable for sells above 1818. From here, I'm expecting a buy position. But your sell position might be coming up now, guys. For me, I'm staying out of the sell position. I'm looking for this buy position. I'm looking for this R2R. Looking to hold it all the way up to the sort of like highs, 27. But if you guys are interested in this, take the sell position. It can work out really nicely. It's up to you. For me, buy positions above 1817. Below 1817, I like that sell position. Come on, Goldie. I know you want to give us this position. Yes, sir. It might be coming up now, guys. Let's turn this back on. It might be coming up. Needs to start trading above this now. There we go. This is the position. That's it. Let's go, gold. Let's go. Let's start clearing these highs now. Yes, sir. This is the position now. Exactly what I've been waiting for. Next 5 minutes can give us that next push up. Needs to start breaking above, though. Needs to start breaking above and start trading above as well. Until then, you can very easily flip. About to break above now. I'm going to mark this area. And the next 5 minutes can just give us that next push up. Until we start breaking above, I'm not in this. I'm going to wait for a break above. Then I'm going to hold it all the way up to the top, basically. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is it. 1821.50. And that's it. As I said, I'm not comfortable with sells, but buys can very nicely play out from here. This level here needs to start breaking now. We need to start engulfing everything to the left. I'm in this buy position. Till then, just staying out of this. Next 5 minutes, if we start trading above this, and the next 5 minute can retest this and give us that next push up basically. That's the double top sort of retest of 1821, and now it's pulling back, is about to flip, and if it flips and clears 1821, we're going up. Until then, as I said, this setup doesn't make sense unless you make a new high. You need to form a new high in order for this to make sense, right? So it hasn't formed a new high, it's just retesting, it's pulling back now, it's retesting 1820 again, and now if it starts breaking its own highs, then yeah, it makes sense. Until then, I'm kind of staying out of this. Because from here you can very easily see a sell-off starting to play as well, I'll be completely honest. But you see the reactions you're starting to see from here, rejecting as well. And look at that flip, it's attempting to push up now, honestly. But I want to see a nice clean break as well, not just a wick. I don't care about the break of this wick. I want to see a nice clean candle, retest, and then take it up. A break, pull back, and then another break for me to take it up. Because you can very easily just wake up and then push back down. There we go. There we go. This is it. This is it now. I want to see a nice clean break. Yes, sir. This is it. It's coming back up now. Yes, sir. This setup is showing up, guys. There we go. There we go. Look at this beauty now. I want to see a nice clean break above this level. Retest of 1821. The new 5 minute open. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Let's go, boy. Ho, ho, ho. Look at this beast. Look at this beast. Oh boy. Give me that retest. Give me that retest. Give me that retest, man. Yeah, look at this now. It's just gonna start. It's retesting that 23 level. This is it. This is it. Beautiful. Wow, look at the momentum in this candle, man. Momentum candle. Wow. That's it now. The new 5 minute open is going to give me that entry as well. Got a little entry. But the new 5 minute open, I'm going to wait for it to give me that entry. Because this candle can still fake the previous candle out. So let's see how this candle prints now. After tapping this area, this previous candle can very easily get faked out. Let me just tell you guys that. Very easily. But now as soon as we start trading above this, we're going up. We're not coming back down. But this bearish candle, I've seen it many times. This bullish candle can get faked out. I know how price action works. Don't want to get faked out. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Starting to flip now. This is it. And another 2 minutes left for the new 15 minute to, another minute left now for the new 15 minute to open as well. That's going to be the candle basically. But yeah, you got to keep one thing in your mind. It needs to form that bottom wick, right? So keep that in your mind. It needs to form that bottom wick. Just manage this position here. The new 15 minute open. It needs to form that bottom wick. Keep that in your mind. So you can technically still push down from here. So you guys can see it is starting to pull back down a little bit. Whoa. See how the 1823 level is holding now? It's trying to retest the 1827 level, 1821, my bad. From here, I want to see that flip. Push, pullback, and a break. This is the new 15 minute open now. Technically, it can come down a little bit, but as soon as it starts breaking up, it will be a safe bet to take it up now. Can this 15 minute open can give us that push though? Can it give us that push? It's got the bottom wick. It's attempting to push up now. It needs to start trading above 1823. That's what it needs to do now. It needs to start trading above 1823. And I'm in this as soon as it does that. The 1823 above here now. This is it. It needs to start breaking above. Otherwise, it can still reject off of this level. Keep that in your mind, guys. Keep that in your mind. There we go. The break's coming up at this point, technically. There we go. Let's go now. Come on, Goldie. We're ready. We're ready for this. Needs to stop breaking above this now. Until then, again, we can expect a pullback. Look at your 15 minutes. But now we start clearing this previous 15-minute highs. We're going all the way up. Previous rejected with a massive rejection. This is going to be the position of the century. Start trading above this 1823 level. We're going up. Going all the way up. Finger trigger ready, guys. There we go. This is coming up now. That's it. We're coming up now. This is it. That's it. 1823 being broken at this point now. That's it. Pushing back up now. Let's see how this candle closes. This is it. This is the push now to the top side. Honestly, with this new 15-minute open, this is gonna start to push all the way to the top side now. And this is it. This is it. Needs to come down. Needs to start breaking up. And this is the push to the top side now. Needs to start coming down a little bit. Retest and a massive push to the top side. There we go. As soon as this candle at this point starts flipping, this is it now. Look at that, broken the highs, retest these lows, start flipping. This is it now. It's gonna go start pushing back up all the way up to this resistance level at this point. There we go. And a massive flip now. Stop loss 17 pips. It's the retest now of 23. Don't want to see any sort of momentum to the downside kick in at this point now. Want to see a massive push up. Start breaking above. Start trading back above. We'll come in all the way to the highs at that point. Pretty much all the way to the highs. Look at that flip from that 23 and now all the way back up to the highs. All the way back up to the highs. There we go. 23 being retested. We haven't seen any sort of crazy momentum today, did we? Just being slow price action. Very slow price action. This trade is playing out though, but still I want to see some amount of crazy amount of momentum kick in. At that point, I'm going to safely say, okay, look, now we're going to start breaking the highs and form new highs. Until then, it's tricky, very tricky. It's a lot of momentum kick in. That's what I want to see. And we should start breaking above this. Now we should not be going back below 23 level anyway. If we start breaking above this. There we go. It's coming back up now. I'm going to put my stop loss at 22. Looking for a trade here at this point. Start clearing these highs now. We'll come in all the way up. Safe stop loss could be put below 23 as well. Yeah, 23 makes sense as well for a stop loss if you start breaking above now. Something like this. Scale in. Stop loss just below here for the highs. It's going to give you good R2R as well. Needs to start engulfing everything to the left now. Scale in on this position to the top side. From here can see a flip, so I want to be super careful. Let's go. Come on, gold. Coming back down now from this level. Yeah, it's a winning trade, this one, but I wanna see a crazy move. I've secured profits on this, but I want to see another move. I want to look to scale in. That's what I'm looking for. Because this trade is not really giving me much, has it? Look at that, just 18-ish pips. It was up like 27 pips, but I want to see that crazy flip. I want to scale in another position. Let's see. Once it forms that low and it starts clearing those highs, we might see that push up. But our session's about to end as well. I'm not really looking for anything unless a lot of momentum kicks in now. Because literally you're forming low lows, low highs as well. So it needs to start trading above. This is working out to the T, but I expected a lot more momentum, if that makes sense. So now again, it will form those highs, pull back, and then form the new highs. So just need for some more momentum to kick in, and then it's going to start forming those highs now. Maybe another 3 minutes left as well. Let's see. But you guys saw like sells, they just made no sense whatsoever. The momentum is still to the top side. It was just pulling back down to collect those orders. So still expecting a massive move on gold. It just depends now when it will move. It's just as simple as that. You're trading below that 23 level as well at this point. $29.34 level. Most definitely. There we go, coming back up now. Pretty much. Another 2 minutes left for the new 5 minute to open, and then the hourly coming up as well. But guys, we've got another 7 minutes left. This trade is just fluctuating in profits, but I'm looking to scale in though. This one's up 27 pips. I'm looking to scale in with another position, I'll be honest, because again, gold's not done much, has it? Look at your daily candle. This trade's playing out nicely, but look at your daily candle. It can still break the highs and give us the extra crazy sort of like momentum push. That's what I'm waiting for. Maybe the new hourly is going to give it to us. But yeah, you guys can see this is playing out nicely as well. It's forming new highs at this point now. Look at that, very nicely playing out. Another 2 minutes, we might see that massive boost to the top side, massive push to the top side. There we go, 30 plus pips up at this point. Trading nicely though. It's trading nicely above this level for sure. Another minute left now for the new 5 minute to open. So far so good. Positions like here somewhere, and yeah, just like a risk-free position at this point now. Another minute left for the new 5 minute to open. Let's see what it does. There we go. This is the new 5 minute open now. There we go. Straight back up now. It's pushing straight up. Let's look at this hourly. Look at the daily. Daily's flipped again now, starting to trade back up. No sells played out. That's why I didn't take any sells. I knew this was going to happen. Just not interested in any sort of sells unless it trades below 18.19. Just not comfortable with it, honestly. Now again starting to reject. Rejections, pushing straight back up once again now. There we go. That's that push up once again. 34 pips up here now. Look at the hourly just flipped at this point as well. Playing out very nicely. The new hourly can maybe give us that next push up, in my opinion, because we still need to form new highs technically. Look at this one. This one's up like 35 pips up now, this position. Look, yeah, 30. Again, guys, I'm looking to scale in, but I'm just playing with profits. Keep that in your mind. I'm playing with profits. That's what I'm doing. I'm just playing with profits. This position here, executed on it, but I'm playing with profits now. That's all it is. Do you want to scale in? Maybe with the next hourly. Let's see if it starts to play above this 20, sort of like 23 sort of level. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Gotta wait and see. Gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Another 3 minutes left now. Should we keep the stream going, or should we end the stream now? Because our session's done. I think it depends. How many likes do we have? Because we still have 34 people watching. It depends on the likes. If we have a lot of likes, we'll keep the stream going. How many likes do we have? Someone said wait. Oh, we have 21 likes. We don't even have 30 likes. At least hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. 37 pips up at this position now. Man, I'm telling you, gold needs to go berserk today. It needs to go up and break above that resistance on the weekly, because this is the end of the week as well. It needs to break above. Oh, there we go. Look at this. Wow, 40 plus pips up. Finally, another 2 minutes. The next hourly needs to start going crazy as well. Finally, there we go. Look at that. Amazing stuff. And now the next hourly needs to give me another position, honestly. Oh, that'll be the last position for the day for sure. It's my second position here, but this was a proper position, so it made me my profits. First position was that little intraday position, just small position, and the next position I'm going to take again, playing with the profits I've made for the day. Yeah, seeing the massive push up now. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Gold going to new highs today. I'm telling you, gold's gonna go up today, man. It's just a waiting game. In this game, patience pays. Patience pays. And when I see the opportunity, I'm looking to scale back into this bad boy. This trade is fluctuating at 40 pips profits at this point now. Looking beautiful. Gorgeous. Another minute left for the new hourly to open as well. Coming all the way back up now. Still kind of just waiting though. I want the new hourly to open, and it needs to start rejecting off that 23 level, and then from there daily highs are coming up. When I start violating daily highs and start breaking above the weekly sort of like structure, that's when we're forming new highs for the weekly, and then from there we're going to see a massive push up, at least up till like 1834. That's kind of what my target is for the day, 1834. But obviously first we need to break the daily highs, and then 1834 is achievable. So let's see now the next hourly if it can give us that push up. But look at this flip though. That's why I was not interested in sales whatsoever. Look at this massive flip on this hourly. Massive rejection. Now the new hourly needs to open up, maybe start rejecting off of 23. And then that's going to be the push up. There we go. Ooh, the momentum to the downside kicking in. And retesting that 23 level. Do we have news or something? Why is there so much momentum? Whoa, this is about to go crazy now. Why is it going crazy? Oh, do we have news or something? Yeah, we got this. Oh boy, this is about to push up, guys. Holy snap, this is about to push up. It's just going crazy. Look at that retest, straight back up. It needs to start closing above this sort of like level now. Start to like settle down a little bit. This is going to be the next sort of position now. All the way to the top side. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Look at this. Wow. 50 pips up at this point. Wow. Wow. Look at this flip on this hourly. I didn't get to scale in. But wow, beautiful. Wow, guys. Look at this now. Let's see how the next minute candle opens as well now. What it does, it needs to retest, stop flipping, stop breaking above. Could see that next push up now. Obviously, it's got the upper wick as well as the bottom wick now. If it starts breaking up, we're going up. It's forming the bottom wick at this point now. From here, you want to see a lot of momentum kick in and start pushing all the way to the top side. That's what we want to see now. And I'll be interested in a position here. It needs to start flipping up and start breaking its own highs now. Then we're coming up for the daily highs basically. But damn, look at the momentum to the top side. This might just be it now, which might give us that next push up to the top side now. I can really see that. As long as we respect these lows, we should be good to go up. Should be good to go up. It's made new highs at this point now. It's got the lows as well. So either way, it breaks. I think that's where you're going to see the push now. If it breaks the lows, you're seeing a push to the downside. It breaks the highs, you're seeing a push to the top side. Let's see what happens. It's coming down now. Again, that 23 level is about to get retested. Oh, it's just breaking below now, guys. It's just dumping at this point now. That 23 level being retested. Massive rejection from there. Still respecting that 25 level now. Yeah, we had news as well, that's why. Let's just see where the momentum is now, because with this, we should see something, honestly. Should see something for sure. This is the overlay now, forming that sort of like, it has that bottom wick now. If it starts retesting the structure over here, and we don't see any rejections, we're going to see a sell-off starting to play out as well. I'll be completely honest. Over here, you want to see rejections and a nice flip now on the overlay. Look at the way it's retesting that 23 level again after rejecting. It needs to start trading back above 23, where if it starts breaking below, you can see a nice sell-off play now as well, for sure. With news, you want to just see where the momentum is. Momentum to the downside has gone crazy now, has it not? Ooh, this is just starting to push down at this point. Crazy momentum to the downside. Retesting that 23 area as well. Again, technically is still just a pullback. This is your hourly as well. Unless it starts trading below 21, calling it a pullback. Hasn't violated the structural lows either. Oh, look at the way it's flipping now. Massive flip. Massive flip. What you gonna do, gold? Gold's gonna do something today, that's for sure. It's coming back down now. It's holding below that 23 level. It starts breaking that structure. If we start violating the structural lows at 22, we're gonna start dropping at that point. As long as we're above that structural low, this is just a pullback. And we're gonna see momentum shift and a massive position chain up to the top side. Look at that rejection once again. See how it plays around 23 though. This might just be the push up, the next leg up. But wait for the 23 level to break first. Can very easily just flip. Very easily. Ooh, look at that retest of 23 and a massive rejection. It's pulling back now, pulling back. It needs to start breaking back above again. Starts breaking below, we're going downtown. Either way now, even a sell-off can play out, in my opinion, honestly. I'm open to even a sell position now. The amount of momentum there is in the markets. Yeah, the way it's just flipping now. It's going crazy. Ooh. Straight back up. Is this the next leg up now, guys? Is that what it is? The next leg up? Needs to start trading above this 23 level now. We're going all the way up. All the way up. Need a nice momentum candle at this point. Still respecting the structural lows. Still failing to break the structural lows. But at this point, look. It's either going to push up or push down. If it respects the 23 level, starts breaking below, we're coming down at least down to like the support level. But this is where you're expecting that push up from. Okay, a minute candle does not have the bottom wick though. So I'll be super careful here. The next one can still push down a little bit, in my opinion. The new 5-minute open as well, right? So it's pretty much just pushing up. There we go. Ooh, pushing all the way back up now. It's closing back above 23 at this point. Might be the next position coming up soon. Oh, there we go. Do you know the way it's pushing up? I think it's about to go berserk now to the top side. If it starts breaking above 23.98 now. It's retesting. So I want to see what the next candle does at this point. I'm still waiting, still staying out of it. See, it's still retesting that 23 level. It needs to break above for me to actually enter. Until then, you can very easily just see a flip and a massive push down. Because this candle here does not even have a bottom wick either. So I want to be cautious. Careful. Okay, this is that pullback now. Can we see an engulfing bullish candle at this point? Are we gonna see a switch of momentum and start pushing back down? There we go. The previous candle needs to start. It needs to start breaking above this candle now. Look at that, starting to trade above our level. Starts breaking above this level with momentum. We're pushing up. But right now, you're seeing a lot of rejections from the top side. You want to see a sustainable candle. Something like this is just not sustainable. It's rejecting a lot from the top side. It's just waiting to basically flip, right? There's a lot of momentum to the downside right now. So it'll be sort of like suicide just entering. Once you see the momentum starting to die down and momentum to the top side starting to kick in, then yeah, you can safely say, cool, it's gonna play out nicely now. Till then, doesn't make sense whatsoever. It can play out nicely, but I'll just be careful. There we go, coming back up to that 23 level now. Ooh, it's starting to push back up now. Still holding that level. Might be our trade coming up over here. If we start closing above that 23 level now, this wick here, start breaking above, we're coming all the way to the top side of the range, the 25 level. Very easily. Very, very easily. There we go, coming all the way back up now. This is it, starting to trade nicely at this point. Let's see how it starts to play around this level here. Starts clearing that level, coming up town, all the way up. Still don't like this candle, man. It can push up, but just don't like it. Needs to come down, at least retest that 23 level, deeper retest, and then start flipping up. Trading above 23. Can we hold above 23 though? That's the question. Because it's just playing around 23 level. You guys got your position still running, right? The runner from the down there.
Nah, I got in. I got in when you got in, but my magic key started tripping out, so I had to secure full positions. But
okay,
profit's profit, bro. It's been an amazing week.
Exactly.
It's Friday.
Even today, bro, profitable. That's all it is.
Profitable day, bro.
As long as it's a profitable day, bro, that's all it is. You know?
Yes, sir.
Because greed is what kind of kills everyone in these markets.
Kills everyone, yep.
So we don't want to be greedy. Even today, I was just playing with profits, to be honest. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah.
But right now, it can very easily push up. I don't like this candle over here, the way it's just printing. It can very easily just flip and start pushing back up. But I don't like this candle, I'll be completely honest. The way it's forming, it looks good, but I'm not a big fan of this candle.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks good, it's clean.
Gold's been real. It hasn't really been moving today.
That's the thing, that's the thing. So it becomes a bit tricky.
Yeah.
I do have a feeling that we're still going to see something because it is a Friday, funky Friday. You know what Friday does? It will move. It will give us a clean move. But guys, listen, on the live stream, we're gonna call it a day now. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Another profitable day. We'll be back next week, guys. Make sure you look out for Telegram. It's gonna take all of our trading to the next level. I'll be posting something about that today, and tomorrow we'll probably launch it. So make sure you guys tune. Make sure you guys tune in into the streams every single day. We've got a lot of things coming up, and have a lovely, lovely weekend.